Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and we're about to start a brand new day here in Terminal 1. Oh, it's a bit of a foggy day. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Yes, we might not get so many planes in today. Oh well. Anyway, before they start arriving, well, they're going to arrive very soon anyway. A couple of things to advise you of. Obviously, since the last video I did, which was merely just 2 or 3 weeks ago now, the developers have put out at least 2 updates to the game, which include a couple of interesting things. One of which was in response to my misunderstanding of how follow me cars work in this airport, is I assumed they were attached to a runway and would guide aircraft off and to the runway. So they take them from the runway when they land to their stand, then from their stand to the runway when they want to take off. No, they don't do that. They only lead aircraft from the runway when they land to their stand, if the cars are available. So I had this runway here, my takeoff runway, full of follow me cars which just sat there doing nothing whatsoever. Well, the very generous and astute developers, they responded to my suggestion, well, why can't I sell individual vehicles? I could obviously delete the entire runway, but that's a bit of a waste of time and money if all I want to do is save the cost, the daily cost of those follow me cars. So they've done that for all the buildings to the best of my knowledge, all those I've checked. So if we go, say, to the hangar here, for example, we can get rid now of individual vehicles, which is a brand new little feature, which is nice, very handy. It should have been there earlier, to be honest. Otherwise it meant deleting the entire building to actually get rid of individual vehicles, so you're saving that cost if you don't need them. Now, something else they've done as well in terms of buying buildings is there's a new there's a slightly strange new mechanic they've added in, which is a building tendering system. So it's like you put a tender out to a construction company to say, I'm planning to expand my airport and I need to add these extra buildings in to my airport. And you can get a tender at a discount for building those number of buildings. It's 3 buildings, in fact, is what you build. So it is bulk construction tenders. So what happens is you get an offer from a number of construction companies, unnamed construction companies as far as I'm aware, and they will offer you a tug depot, in this case, an airport road entry and a sky bridge for a price of $1,700 for all 3 buildings, which is a discount of 15% on the total individual cost of those buildings. And you can, if you wish, sort of negotiate down the price, and a bit like gate contracts, you get the you get their likelihood of accepting your deal. So when you hit the bid there, they will say yes or no to that offer. So in this offer 2, we've got a drone station, we've got a water station and an apron. Offer 3, waste treatment, water station and another waste treatment. I don't think I want any of those, to be honest. Now, the thing about this is you'll put the tender out there, they'll accept the bid, and then what happens is you pay that money up front. But when you come to build any of these 3 buildings, the next time you want to build one of these, they'll come at no charge because they've already been priced in by the construction company. So it's a nice little feature, I think. Yeah. So if certainly earlier game, when you're building up your airport, that's a nice little way of minimising the construction costs, which is good. And talking of costs and stuff again, well, not so much costs, but income. In the latest update, they've enabled us to change the prices within certain buildings like cafes. We can now change the price per passenger of a cup of coffee. In buildings like the restaurant, we can change the price there. And also in bars. Do I have a bar here anywhere? I thought I did. You're a garden. You're a duty-free shop. You're a business lounge. Do I not have a bar up here? It's a pharmacy. Oh, maybe I don't have a bar downstairs. No, I've got one upstairs though, which is Here? No. No. I definitely... That's the toilets, you can tell. I thought I had a bar. I was certain I put a bar in here somewhere. Okay, so we can do that. Now, if you've got an old game, an old save which you're running when this update lands, you may find it zeroes the prices. But anyway, in addition to that, let's see, what you can do is you can set the prices here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the price of the coffee in the upper floor here to £4. Now that may reduce the number of passengers using it, but that's by the by, isn't it? But the other thing we can do here, I'll put a bar in a second. I'm obsessing over that now, aren't I? Yes, is that the cafes now come with a variety of different skins, if you will. So we've got, this is a Moroccan style. We could change it to Chinese, to Greek, and notice how the signs change as well as the colour and the decoration. There's the standard one, which looks a bit like a well-known brand. Oh, I've gone straight past it, haven't I? There was another one there. And the Brazilian, which is kind of funky, but I'm going to leave this one as Moroccan because I quite like that. And I've been to Morocco. I've not been to Brazil, or indeed China for that matter. No. So that's that. So you can change that. And I want to put a bar in now, don't I? So a bar, that's you there. And actually, oh, I can put it there, can't I? Yes, we'll put you in there. And for the bar here, recommended price is £5. Let's make it 6. So what style bars do we have? That's a standard one. We have a British one, the Swan. We have a German Brauhaus, yes, Hofbrauhaus, yes. American, a Japanese, okay. A standard, but let's make it a British one. This is Ajax land after all. There you are. That is good. So also on this same sort of theme, this thing actually has been here for a little while now, but I've not noticed it in the last couple of videos. Well, if I noticed it, I didn't mention it to you. Is that on the gates here, it actually tells you what the variety of customer services are at each gate. So this gate, for example, has access to a cafe, a restaurant, a business lounge, a garden, a bar and toilets. So the variety is good, which I am assuming means that passengers will like travelling on airlines that come to this gate, or maybe airlines like using this gate. Is there some sort of satisfaction mechanism going on here? Again, there's one or two of those underlining algorithm things which aren't entirely explained in the game. So it might be nice to know what that terminal variety means in terms of the service rating for the airlines or the passengers, that sort of thing. Though one interesting thing here I noticed on this gate here is this is an upper story gate. There is no restaurant here. The restaurant is actually downstairs. Where is the restaurant? There's our nearest restaurant. The Mexican restaurant there. Could put another restaurant up top, I suppose. But we're running a bit short of space without me having to build extra passenger terminal area. Do you know what? We've got to 8:15 already, and I've not done any building apart from that bar. So the day has gone by quite quickly, and our service rating is still very good. Now the only thing we've got still is
welcome aboard.
The planes using this gate here. They do seem to get relatively poor service. So that is three hours, whereas the plane was hoping to get gone in 2:50. Actually, that's not too bad. But I think it's the passenger service time normally on this gate. If I click on the gate more accurately, there you are. The passenger service time here is 5 hours. It's nearly 3 for luggage transfer. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Whereas this gate here is much better. Another 2 or 3 hours shorter. So that's yeah. I'm not quite sure what we can do with that.
Take your seats. We are cleared for takeoff.
That's a different aeroplane. Is that one we were looking at? Just there you are. 70%. Yeah, no, that's okay. Okay, right. So we actually start doing things in the game. I mean, I'm nearly 15 minutes in, and have done very little really. So let's slow down to slow mode. One policy, is it a policy I think I wanted to put into place, was cleaning. Fuel management. We're going to do fuel management today. Yeah, I've had a play with that, and I think I vaguely understand it. And like quite a few of the mechanics within the game, it's a 2 or 3 step process to get it working properly.
Has departed.
So it was, that's no smoking. Oh, is it a separate, or is it an upgrade? I keep getting confused as to what's an upgrade and what's a policy. Upgrade menu. Ride sharing, market analysis. That improves the rate at which passengers visit cafes and restaurants, which might counteract me putting the prices up. Would that mean I can put the prices up on all my businesses or the retail outlets and still make good money from a good number of customers? Repeat fuel. Now we'll look at that in a second. Predictive. There is the cleaning service. 1,500. However, it means that cleaners at the toilets in the passenger terminal will provide a cleaning service to passenger aircraft, which may make the aircraft like me more. But let's do that anyway. So that's 1,500. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go through to the end of the day and we're going to go into fuel management. But actually no, we'll go to the end of the day. We'll go to the end of the day. There's something else I want to do as well. Another rather fun feature they've added. They've added, the trouble is they do quite a bit in between my releasing videos, and I have to attempt to remember what they've done, which for a man of, well, my memory skills is quite an ask, to be honest with you. Oh, another little thing they've done on the escape menu here, it now gives you, if you see right at the very bottom of the screen there, it puts in little tips of little features of the game you might not have been aware of, including one which I wasn't aware of. Is it going to come up here? No. Advertising. Billboards. Exactly. There. Billboards can be placed on terminal entrance roads to generate extra income. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, it's the next day already. So let's just pause this before the game decides to automatically switch into tomorrow. So if we come here. So this is the passenger terminal entrance. I don't think it works on the main airport entry road. So it is really just for passengers, the passenger entrances. So if we click on the terminal entrance here, that's the taxis. There you are, that little plus sign there underneath the terminal entrance. Buy a billboard for $2.50. There you go, place that down, and you can place it pretty much anywhere within the space that you own. Or you could place it there, behind the fence. Or do you want it there? Now the thing is, if we put a metro in, okay, I'm getting sidetracked again. I do apologise. This is what I do, you know that. Where's the metro? I've gone and lost the metro. Oh, that's an upgrade, isn't it? Upgrade. Metro station. Oh, darn it. Have I gone and bought it? I have, haven't I? Shoot. Right, I don't actually want to spend that money, so what I'm going to cheat. Bear with me a second. Okay, we've kind of cheated. I shouldn't admit to that. Not in front of you, should I? But no. So we will attempt to. Oh, we're doing billboards, weren't we? Yeah. So I don't want that metro. Is what we were doing. The upgrade there, £5,000. Yeah, I don't want to spend that. Not when we've got other stuff which could be expensive to spend it on. Anyway, we're looking at billboards, so let's put these here. So click that, 250 quid for a billboard. Now we'll put it on the entrance, or put it on the exit, so that people can be reminded that they can always come back here for another exciting holiday or departure somewhere. And there you are. It's a nice sunny, yeah, nice holiday sort of image, I suppose. They do come in a variety. I don't think billboards on route 1. Do you get income from them? Oh, I don't think you get a choice as to which billboards you get there. Shall I put another one in? Click on that. Another billboard along here. Oh, on the way in then. Oh, it's the same style. Oh, that's I definitely you believe me, please. honest gov. I did see a different design, I am sure, when I first realised this was a possibility and played with it. So billboards en route now R2. Right, that's that done anyway. And now this tunnel thing. Can we do this? Now, if I attempt to draw a tunnel, there's a tunnel there. So if I do rotate this like so, is that going to affect any of the roads here? Oh, that building's in the way. So if we draw a tunnel, I don't think you could. I don't know. I've not tried this, to be honest. I don't think you can draw curves in tunnels. Well, might try that. But if I put this here, it's going to hit that building. So okay. I'll waste this money just for you, just for you. I'll delete that building and rebuild it. That was a tug depot. You've gone. So let's put this tunnel in from not from there, but from there, and we're going then to right. If I put it there, I think it actually deletes that bit of road, so I need to come out somewhat. Can you? No, I can't. I'm not drawing curves here. So if I put you there, that's 1400. Good. That's fine. You're going around there, and everything else is still connected. And this bit of road, that's road. If I draw you out like that, and then down like that, and that tug depot, there you are. I can put you there. Yeah, and just to make sure you can get quickly to the hangar there, I'll add that bit of road in just there. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm going to buy some tugs as well. I think we had 3 in there. There you go. I'm not sure if that will make it easier, or if any vehicles will actually use those routes, to be honest. But, you know, I'm just demonstrating what can be done there. So should get today running? No, we'll stop before we do that. Before we do that, contracts, fuel contracts. Yes, for the last 4 or 5 episodes, I have been saying we will do fuel contracts on this. We will get to them. Today is that day. I'm feeling brave. I'm feeling bold. Let's have a look at this. So this was a policy menu. Fuel management. When active, arrange fuel contracts to fill fuel depots and tanks. Upon refueling, aircraft will pay market prices, potentially yielding a profit. Now, what that potentially is hiding, this is clever language work, this. What this potentially is hiding is if you buy fuel at the top of the market, and when the aircraft lands and refuels, you're at the bottom of the market, you'll be making a loss. So it's a potentially risky business. Now, I've only had a very quick look at it so far, and I don't know if there's any sort of techniques or systems you can employ to be confident of making profit, apart from abandoning fuel management entirely. Let's see what happens. So let's do this. That's not going to cost me any money, is it? No. Okay. So what that now does is I've now got to start buying fuel for myself. And by just doing that, by just putting that policy in, I'll get the option to instantly order fuel. Now, one thing which caught me out when I was playing around with this is that instant order does not mean instant delivery. They will come in fairly quickly, but not necessarily quick enough. So you need to make sure you have actually got enough fuel to keep your aircraft refueled, to cover your airport's demand. Now what we can see here is that we do have a current fuel capacity. It's a little difficult to make out, because that might be easier for you because of the odd colour choices they've made in some of these dialog boxes. The fuel capacity of our entire airport is 450 kilogallons. I think, is that the correct term? Which is made up of 3 fuel depots I've got scattered around the airport. So we've got one there, which is 150. We've got one here, which is 150, and we've got another one somewhere else. Is that actually over here by the, yeah, by the new runway? 150 there. So it's 450. Now, if you don't have the fuel management activated, so previously to that click I've just made, the airport would be automatically supplied by fuel regardless. You'd always have enough, but you wouldn't necessarily be making any more money from it. Now what this means is that we can now run out. So what I'm going to do, because if this follows what I've seen it do previously, is the price is about to go rocketing back up. So I'm going to fill my tanks right up at this price on the market, which is 150 gallons, and that is an instant order. An instant order has a surcharge above the current spot price of 25%. So I'm not paying £9 per kilo gallon, I'm paying 11.81, and I just fill this bar up with how much I need. So I'm assuming that 450 is, I will get 450 delivered. I've already got 150 in stock, so that would take me over my total capacity, and I'll get no refund for any fuel beyond what I can actually store. So I'm going to leave that at, that needs to be at 300, doesn't it? So if we say how accurate is my, 300. Accurate mouse clicking, I'm not used to that. So let's do that. So we'll pay that. That is £3.5 grand just for that. So I will accept that. Good. Get the game running. And we should eventually see, here's the entrance road, a fuel delivery truck come in. Yeah, filling this right up. So that was the price I paid, that red dot. And I think that red line is telling me where it's going to go. So we should see somewhere here a fuel delivery truck take a turn here to go to the fuel depot. So I just love this. We mentioned this in previous episodes, how busy the airport can look. These are all cargo lorries. Cargo truck, yeah, call it a lorry, good. Go to the depot. This is a lorry. Oh, that's a fuel delivery truck. This is another lorry. Oh, it's a staff bus. Stop pretending you can see what it is. If you zoom right in, you can actually you can see better what they are. That is another staff bus. Okay, are these all staff buses? Yes, they are. And you're a lorry going to catering. You see, I love that. The life on the map. Now what we will see, because we've now activated fuel management, is the icon here will flash to indicate when we're getting to really low dangerous levels, and the white bar there you see is the percentage full basically of our fuel tanks. So if we go in here, we've still not been supplied, but we've already used 25 gallons. Waiting for that truck to arrive. See, this is a difference. You need to be aware of that, as I wasn't when I first did this. The instant, there it is. There it is. So this is a staff minibus, a staff bus. Where is that fuel truck? Come on, come on. I need you to turn up. Oh, it has turned up. Where? Well, we're now full. So, we're not full as such, but we have got 377 gallons. So let's see if that lasts us the day. And what you can also do now, once you've activated the fuel maintenance option, is you can actually add a fuel tank to your airport. This gives you another 500 kilogallons capacity. So if you do have a lot of flights coming in demanding fuel, then you can sort of cover that by having it something stored. But that does again mean you need to purchase your fuel at the right price. Look at that, the price went down. Now it's going right up again. Yeah, but we are using quite a lot. We're currently at 300. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm watching that, because the next step in all this is to arrange a scheduled contract for delivery of fuel. The supply of planes for the cargo demand is a little bit low. If we come here, actually it's not looking too bad there. The orange is cargo. Oh, it's 2, 3 per hour. Presumably each of those bars is an hour. So it could be more. We've got these. You may recall, I think I mentioned it in a couple of episodes ago, that something weird happened to my aprons, that they were all called apron 1 apart from the 2 at the very end. So I've actually now, you can't rename them yourself, you have to remove them and put them back, and they're automatically named. So I actually removed 4 of these aprons and replaced them. And I'm allowing private jets on this last apron, which has served 1 aircraft a day. That's served none. This one served 1. That one served 1. That one served 5. Served 2, which isn't enough. I want more money. Yeah, you can see that my income from aircraft car. Actually, we're only 11 o'clock in the morning still. It might get better, although the demand here. Oh, the demand is going up. Excellent. That's good. We might be all right. There is an option for the admin building, which is we've got 2 in the airport. We've got 1 here, and there's another 1 here. You can run advertising campaigns, £1,000 each. 1 for passenger, cargo, or maintenance, which should improve demand for those offerings, those services. We'll consider that at the end of the day. So we're doing quite well. We're making money. We've recovered our costs. So how's the spot prices coming down? Oh, you see, we're down at 155, and we're only at midday. Do we want? We could probably do with more. So we're at 155. Are we going to wait for the price to continue to go down, or no? It might go down more. This is the thing. Will it go down more? At least here, if you hover over this, it tells you what the price is, which is nice. So the information is there. I'm not sure how often it updates. Presumably hourly. I think in the real commodity markets for fuel and the like, it's gone back up again. Darn it. 13.37. But if that's the market price, then oh, right, it's just warning me that my fuel level has gone right down to 100 gallons. Right, so it now introduces the tutorial for the fuel. A little bit late, perhaps, but there you are. Yeah, the first message in the tutorial was click on this button here, which takes us to this dialog box here. The fuel spot price is shown on the left. The price. This is the price at which fuel is sold to aircraft. The price changes. Oh, it does say here every hour. To buy fuel, click on the instant order button. You can choose how much fuel you want to buy. It is best to buy more fuel when the spot price is low. Yeah, and the spot price has gone up again. But I presumably was making a profit when I bought it. That was the price I paid. So I might have made a bit of money there. Okay, let's buy just another 150. Okay, let's go to 200. 201. Okay, let's accept that. And hopefully that's the price I paid. That's outrageous, isn't it? So when will that arrive? Hopefully in time, before I actually run out of fuel entirely. How much fuel have I got left? Oh, not a lot. Not a lot at all. Okay, I'm going to have to buy... The price has gone down. Let's buy another 100. Thereabouts. At that price. Oh, you see it's flashing now because we are getting it. We're critical level now. We are going to be, oh no, we've just managed to fill up. Ooh, that was lucky. That was very lucky indeed. Okay, I think I'm going to need a fuel tank. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to buy ourselves a fuel tank of only 500, and that will be placed. Oh, it's a huge thing, isn't it? There, yeah, place that there, and that gives us 500 gallons. And what I'm also going to do now, because we're running out of fuel again, actually, if I need to click here, we haven't received our second order yet. The spot price is still at 12. Oh, we're only at 3 o'clock. Okay, let's buy some more. Another 200 at 1477. Yeah. Right, you do not want to be doing that, do you? Every couple of hours in game time. What you want to do is have it contracted. So what we do here is in the policies mode, is it?
Cargo flight RG 727.
No.
Traveling to.
Where is it? It is upgrades. There it is, I think. Repeat fuel contract. So this will cost me 1,000 to organise. What this allows me to do is organise the purchase of fuel on a regular basis. So let's do that. There you go. And now, when we go into the fuel option here, we've got two new options: flexible contracts and take or pay contracts. Now, the flexible contract schedules regular fuel deliveries. You'll not be charged for any fuel that does not. You will not be charged for any fuel that does not fit into your storage capacity upon delivery. Aha! Excellent. So, if we order too much because we don't get enough aircraft in on that day, we're not going to be charged for any extra. This type of order has a surcharge of 20%, which is still better than the 25% surcharge for the instant orders. Price is fixed upon contract acceptance. So this is 40. Yeah, that's a bit steep. 14, isn't it? Alternatively, in addition to the flexible contract, we have a take or pay. Now the difference here is that gives us no refund for any fuel that does not fit within our storage capacity. This type of order has a surcharge of 10%, which is a lot nicer than 20%, or 25% for that matter. But we need to be sure our airport will use that amount of fuel. We're being charged 13 here, which is around about here. That's here, isn't it? I mean, historically it's been above that for quite a while. It still seems a little bit steep. But again, the thing here is you can decide when you want to order. You could order at 8 and again at 4. This is something you're going to have to play with, isn't it, I think, really, to work out exactly what your airport activity is like on some sort of schedule. It's a pity, unlike things like Sim Airport or Airport CEO, where we can actually schedule the airlines coming into the airports, but on this you don't. There is no scheduling of aircraft, so we're going to have to work it out. Do a little bit of sort of finger in the air kind of maths. So we've got a capacity now of 950. So if we take, what time will this start today? At 6 p.m. we're going to order 500 gallons, 503 K gallons at 1300, or sorry, at 13 quid a K gallon, and a total of 6.5 grand. Let's do that. Okay, so there's the price. Yeah, it's a bit steep, but there you go. Let's carry on. And this fuel tank should allow us to take that without running out. So here we are, 5:30. So in a short time we should be getting an extra 500 gallons coming in. Oh, that must have been our last spot order, presumably. It is kind of confusing that the instant order doesn't arrive instantly. It just means people like me get confused as to what's happened on that chart. So we've gone from 290 to 376. Unless that's starting to... I'm confused now. When's it turning up? Ah, the spot price has gone down somewhat to 9 quid a k gallon. So can I... Oh, accept a penalty. Oh, hang on. I didn't know there were penalties. No. Is this not going to arrive until tomorrow then? Oh. Is there a time limit on these contracts? Oh. Bother. Right. Now I am confused, Ed. Anyway, we've made a very modest profit today. Oh, okay, we haven't. Where did that money go? Fuel purchases. Gosh, that was a lot. Ah. Right, the fuel's arrived. There you are. Ah, okay. I'm slightly confused now. But the price is now that. So, well, I mean, the idea of a contract obviously is it lasts for more than one day. Otherwise, it's not a contract, is it? All right. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow, shall we? Because that contract, I assume, is the price for every delivery going forward, not today's current spot price. Well, let's go on to the next day and see what happens. Right. Let's rattle through the day. I just want to see how this fuel thing pans out. Oh, we don't see these very often. We've got another supersonic. Yay! Yeah, the fastest plane in the sky is now standing at the slowest gate in the airport. Oh well. And we average service time 6 hours. Okay, yeah, good. And this aircraft requires a service turnaround time of less than 3 hours if we can do that. Well, actually, it isn't demanding a lot of services, so it might work. We need to be on, there we are, level 2. Check the gates. We've got 6 passengers currently waiting to board at a 15. And income today 44. Okay, so the cafe it's 11 o'clock and is making money. The bar income today 42. Yeah, that's making money as well. That's quite good. The business lounge. Actually, this one could be a bit pricier as well. Let's bump you up. Yeah, I mean, being on this first floor here, they do have a much better view of the airport than those on the ground floor gates. How's our fuel doing? Oh, the swap price has gone up. Good. And presumably that is the price that I will pay at 6 o'clock. Let's follow that. Oh, we got two supersonics. Oh, you were being maintained, were you?
Please fasten your seatbelt. Merci d'avoir
oh, you're landing. Oh, you've just come in. So you're going to one of the faster gates. So that's fine.
Please
and
fasten your seatbelt.
I see you've taken nearly 4 hours to get done. Disappointing. I don't often see 2 supersonics in the airport. I think it's the first time that's happened. There have been a few days I played where I haven't been any. 35% service rating on that supersonic. Hang on, are we running out of fuel? Don't click on the fuel tank. Click on this. We have currently got 340 and it's currently 10 per k gallon. What if I do an instant order of just 200? I mean, if I was doing this properly, I would keep a proper eye on what use was being made. I'd keep a view of those statistics, keep a note of them, so I could get a much better idea of how much fuel I actually need to order in any one day. Well, it looks like all our deliveries have been made today, and we're at 768, so we haven't ordered too much fuel, so we're okay for that. I think I'm going to have to sort of play with that a little bit more. See if I can find a good... Oh, another supersonic. Excellent. Find out how best to get those orders organised. I think 11.86 seems like a reasonable price for fuel at the moment anyway. But I don't know if... if we're making money on that. Oh, yes. Right. Here you can see. Right. Fuel sales 8563. Fuel purchases 8475. We've made money on selling fuel. Yikes. Oh, that's something at least. Well, I'm really happy to see that those numbers are here included in this basics balance sheet that we've got here. Now, one thing I'm going to do, I think, is because my cargo usage is looking poor. So, yeah, these are the aircraft coming in. If we go to stats, yeah, it'd be nice if you could change the sort of period of these graphs. Because when I get to day 100, these graphs are going to be almost impossible to read. I assume, unless the lines do diverge quite dramatically. Yeah, passengers, apart from that 1 or 2 days, are the most common users of my airport. Actually, cargo doesn't. Yeah, sees it as a similar number, but I think the thing is I'm not making as much money from cargo as I am from passengers. So what I'm tempted to do is click on one of my admin buildings, this one here by the cargo sort of area of the airport, and run an advertising campaign, 36 quid a day. Okay, with an initial capital outlay of 1,000 for some cargo advertising. And we'll see what that does in the days to come. Oh, it's bumped that number up right enough, hasn't it? Wow. Okay, and hopefully if that is reflected in the number of aircraft we see landing, I'm going to be very happy indeed. But that I think will do for today's episode of Terminal 1. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbsy uppy button. But if you've got any thoughts about what I'm doing with the game, all the new features we've seen, are you playing it? Or are you thinking you might want to play it? Is it on your wish list? Then do let me know. If there are features that you like, features that you think perhaps should be in the game. I mean, the game is not a direct competitor for things like Sim Airport or Airport CEO. It is not a full fat airport tycoon game, but it does have nice elements of all those, and it looks good as well. Oh, those billboards before we leave. Income today, I made 66 quid from 2 billboards. Yay, money. And they only cost 6 quid a day. Excellent. I'm not sure how you make money from billboards. Maybe the advertisers pay you, don't they? That's the thing. Anyway, this is supposed to be my outro segment, isn't it? So yes, I'll carry on. If you've got anything to say about what I've been doing with the game or the game itself, then please do. Just drop it into the comments, drop it into that box below for your comments. Other than that, of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Terminal 1, until the next time, bye-bye for now. Ooh, it's changed. I told you they changed. It must be the daily thing or something. I'll try and work out that for next time. Anyway, from me, till then, bye-bye.